Chin State is a state in western Myanmar. The 36,019 square kilometer Chin State is bordered by Rakhine State in the south, Bangladesh in the southwest, Sagaing Division and Magway Division in the east, the Indian state of Manipur in the north and the Indian state of Mizoram in the west. The population of Chin State are about 478,801 in 2014 census. The capital of the state is Hakha. The state is a mountainous region with few transportation links. Chin State is sparsely populated and remains one of the least developed areas of the country. Chin State has the highest poverty rate of 73% as per the released figures from the first official survey. History. Early history. The Chin people are a Mongolian tribe. They entered the Chin Hills in the first millennium AD as part of the wider migration of Chin peoples into the area. For much of history, the sparsely populated Chin Hills were ruled by local chiefs, such as Talezin and Zahao chiefs in the midland, Geet and Sukte chiefs in the north, Hakha and Zot chiefs in the south, and Salo and Walmgo chiefs in the Lushai Hill. Some historians put Pattaya in eastern Bengal, thus placing the entire Chin Hills under pagan suzerainty, but others, like Harvey, citing stone inscriptions, put it near the eastern Chin Hills. Feudal era. The first confirmed political entity in the region was the Shan state of Kale, founded by the Shan people who came to dominate Kale-Kabif Valley of the northwestern to eastern arc of Burma after the fall of the pagan kingdom. In 1287, Kale was a minor Shan state. Its author, the minor state, occasionally paid tribute to the larger Shan states of Monyin and Mogurung and ultimately became a vassal state of the Burmese Kingdom in the 1370s. Starting in the 1480s, Ava began to disintegrate and Kale was swallowed up by the Shan state of Monyin by the 1520s. The Burmese Kingdoms between 1555 and 1559, when King Bayanang of the Tungu dynasty conquered part of Upper Burma and its surrounding regions, stretching from the eastern and northern Shan states to the western Magway division and plain region in Manipur. Tungu began to weaken in the late 17th century. By the 1730s, a resurgent Manipuri kingdom had conquered the Kabif Valley, which is at the eastern front of Chin Hills, for the Burmese. Situated in a far west hilly region, however, Chin Hills was traditionally autonomous and far for successional Burman kingdoms to reach, until British colonial rule. Independent city-states such as Simwai and Vangta in the north, Talezin and Ralang in the midland, and Hakha and Zokwar in the south played important political role in securing peace of the region, and each city-state practiced its own independent sovereignty in their own rights. Colonial era. The British acquired the Chin Hills a decade after the Third Anglo-Burmese War of 1885. The ensuing Chin resistance to the British was suppressed only by 1896 with the arrest of Kai Kam Swantak of Sagaing area. They administered the Chin Hills as part of Arakan Division. American missionaries began arriving in the 1890s and, by the middle of the 20th century, most of the Chin people had converted to Christianity. The region was the westernmost advance of the Imperial Japanese Army, which occupied the region in November 1943 in World War II. After the war, Chin state leaders headed by Voom Hwao Swantak with Burman, Shan and Kachin leaders participated in the Panglong Conference, which discussed the future of an independent union of Burma. Because of the region's heavy economic dependence on Burma, Chin leaders, unlike Shan and Kachin leaders, asked only for a special administrative division, not a full-fledged state. As a result, when the 1947 Constitution of Burma granted the right of secession to states after 10 years after the independence, the Chin people did not get a state. Post-independence. Upon independence from the United Kingdom in 1948, Chin Hill's Special Division was created out of Arakan Division, with the capital at Phalam. On January 4, 1974, it was granted state status and became Chin State. Today, the state has little infrastructure and remains extremely poor and undeveloped. Chin National Day is designated on the 20th of February to commemorate the General Assembly of Chinland, held in 1948. The first celebration of Chin National Day was held in 1951. But it was not well recognized by Myanmar governments until the 2010s. Chin National Front proposed to designate the 3rd of January as Chin State Day. Administrative divisions. Chin State consisted of 2 districts in the north and 1 in the south, and was further subdivided into 9 townships and 3 sub-townships. Phalam had been the state capital since the British colonization. After the military coup in 1962, the junta in the 1974 reorganization shifted the state capital to Hakha. The township borders have been adjusted, most recently in a reorganization of Phalam district in 2008. Phalam Township lost area in its northeast to Tedam Township but gained territory from Tedam in the northwest, extending northward as far as the developing town of Rihorda on the Indian border. In that reorganization, Phalam lost a small area in its southwest back to Hatlandlang Township, from which it had recently been shifted. Districts and townships: Phalam District of Northern Chin State, Phalam Township, Rih Town, Tedram Township, Tonsang Township, Sikha Town, Kai Kam Town. Hakha District of Northern Chin State, Hakha Township, Thantlang Township. Myanmar.The District of Southern Chin State, Myanmar.The Township, Resua Town. Lalentpi Town, Kanpetlet Township, Machapi Township, Paletwi Township, Sami Town. Note: Hakha District was formed by the first Chin State Lutur Emergency Meeting No. 2/2012 on the 1st of June. Cities: Tedik Tedam Township, Tonsang Township. Hakha, capital of Chin State. Phalam, Northern Chin State. Myanmar, Southern Chin State. Machipi, Southern Capital Town. Paletwa, Southern Chin State. Resua, Sub-Township in the south. Sikha, Sub-Township in the north. Rihorda, Sub-Township in the north. Government, Executive, Legislature, Judiciary. Geography. Konamtung, 10,500 feet high, is the highest peak in Chin State. Many natural watercourses flow among mountain ranges running from north to south, forming valleys and gorges. The state has many rivers, and the Meitei flows through its northern half. The Tio River forms much of the border with India for the northern half of the state. The Bawinu River, as the Kaladan River is known upstream from its confluence with the Tio, forms the border with India for the central portion of the state. In the southwestern part of the state, the Kaladan River enters from India and flows down past Paletwa and exits into Rakhine State. The longest waterfall in Chin State is the Bunkla waterfall near Machapi. Demographics. The Chin people are made up of many tribes that, though historically related, now speak divergent languages and have different cultural and historical identities. Some consider the name Chin an exonym, given by the Burmese and of unclear origin. These names are justified because Chin people are well known for loyalty to the masters, were well known for the weaving skills, and have been in trade relations with the lowlands for many years. The first Chinizo National Day was celebrated in 1951 at Myanmar. The term Lami was a common name for some people in Phalam, Hakha and Thantlang. There are some major Western tribes like Lusay, Hmar and Thado are claiming the term Mizo to refer themselves and the whole tribes of the so-called Chins. The government of Myanmar officially designated Phalam as the official language of Chin State more than 30 years ago. Since then, Phalam has been the medium for Chin radio program broadcast by the government. However, the Tedum language is the common language used among Zomi people. Tedum is spoken widely in Kaladan Township, where they have been vastly overwhelming long before Burmese independence. The population of Tedum language-speaking people is calculated to be more than 300,000, without taking into account of the fact that known Vife, Sagaing, Thadus, Tazam and other tribes understand and communicate with the language easily. Lai is used as main communication languages in most parts of Phalam, Hakha and Thantlang habitat areas, although it is not used by all of the people, as some dialects in the areas of Hakha and Phalam are from Tibeto-Burman dialect and 85% of the phonetic and accent are the same. People from Phalam can easily communicate with Hakha language and vice versa. Chin people have a native-like understanding of Mizo language, except for those who live in very remote areas speaking dialects. Zo people are called by names such as Chin people, Kcho, Lusay, Kuki and others based on the names they were designated by Burmese people in the surrounding areas and the British. Recently, some people have accepted Zomi nomenclature, which means the people of Zo are highlanders. According to the record of Zamsan Sangwalnim, who surveyed the seasons and population of the people called Chin nationalities during the years 2004 to 2007 with the Chin Survey Research Team, the combination of all Chin peoples and the populations are as follows: 1. In Sagaing Division Tedum Zomi. Zo, Asho, they live mostly in the lowlands of Magway Division and mixed with Burmans. Lushai, Lusay, Mizo. Thadu, Machapi, Pate. 2. In Chin State numbered 500,000 in population. Plain Chin all along the Chin states and in India. 3. In India Lushai, Kuki, Hmar, Pate, Vife, Simt, Tedum Chin, Kom, Zo, except for Thadu, Kuki, Lusay and Hmar. The remaining tribes in India mentioned above are united under Zomi Council. They are Pate, Simt, Vife, Zo, Komram, Mate and Tedum people. Furthermore, the tribes under Zomi Council and Thadu people speak different dialects that are close to those of the Tedum people. They migrated to Manipur state about 800 years ago. Although the exact population of Chin people is unknown so far and the population of Tedum language-speaking Zomi vastly overwhelms the others, the population in Chin State is dispersing in Russia in the past 50 years. Besides, the number of Chin people in Chin State has been decreasing at a rapid rate due to migration since the early 2000s for economic and political reasons. Making a living is getting harder due to rapid population increase and unsustainable practice of slash-and-burn agriculture. Since the early 1990s, a large number of Burmese soldiers began moving into Chin State because there have been movements of rebellion. It is estimated that, from Phalam region alone, approximately 100,000 have moved to other parts of Burma and a significantly large number has gone to neighboring countries of India, Malaysia and Thailand since 2000. From Hakha and Thantlang regions, no fewer than 100,000 people have migrated to Malaysia, India and other parts of Burma. This emigration is true for other townships in Chin State, with the exception of Mindat, Kanpetlet and Palethwa, 3 of the most isolated towns. Since early 2000, a large number of Chin people living and working legally and illegally have been settled as refugees in third countries. countries including Australia, Norway, Finland, Denmark, Netherlands, Canada, United States and New Zealand, with the United States taking in the largest numbers. The Chin people in Phalam use the words Salai for Mr. and May as Miss since the early 1970s under the leadership of Salai Tin Mong U, though the Hakha of ethnic Chin used Leng as Miss and Val as Miss. To the Tedum ethnic group use Tang as Mr. and Lir as Miss. Pa Nu as the marriaged person, male, female respectively. The honor person as Sia for person and Shanu as Siapa as female, male respectively. Mat who use Mang and Tum for and Pu and Pai, and Pa and Nu are used commonly for elderly Chin and Chin leaders such as Purang Thio. The title of Pu is a term of respect. Failure to use it may be interpreted as a sign of disrespect. The word Pai is used to address elderly Chin women. Tribes also practice different ways in naming people. Owing to missionary work over the last 100 years, a great deal of the population now identifies itself as Christian. A sizable minority, however, adheres to Theravada Buddhism, animism, and Napian Pao Sinhao. Religion transport. The government has been building many new miles of roads in the mountainous region. Earth roads have been upgraded into metalled ones and metalled roads to bituminous facilities. The 115-mile Kalifalam Hakha Road is already completed. Bituminous roads include 70 miles and 4 furlong Gangaf Hakha Road, 102 miles Mindat Machapi Road, 172 miles and 7 furlong Hakamachapi Road, 115 miles and 1 furlong Kalifalam Hakha Road. 53 miles long Hakamandor Road is under construction and almost completed by the donation of Chin communities around the world. Kyoktu Mindat Road linking Chin State and Magway Division have been built. Izian Highway crosses through the center of Chinland's settling areas of Madalay, Kalitamu, Lamka, Bahayang. The sector-wise upgrading of the gateways to Chin State Mandalay Zagaring Monua Gangaf Hakha Road, Pakoku Pauk Tabayan Kyoktu Mindat Road, is in progress. Kyoktu Airport, built by Directorate of Military Engineers of the Ministry of Defense in Kyoktu, Township, Gangaf District, Magway Division, was commissioned into service on July 10, 2004. The airport has helped develop the transport sector of southern Chin State linking Ur and Pakoku regions in Magway Division. Cars can reach Kanpetlad from Magway via Soan from Kyoktu and Mindat and Machapi in southern Chin State from Pakoku via Kyoktu. In 1988, the state has 2 over 180-foot bridges, 270-foot Natazan Bridge in Tonsang Township, 240-foot Lemro Bridge in Machapi Township. The military government has built the 340-foot VAR bridge across Manipur River on Kali Hakha Road in Phalam Township in 1998 and 480-foot Manswang HLEI bridge across River Manipura on Tidum Kaptel IH Lake Road in Tidum District in 2002. The 460-foot Mansorm Bridge is being built across Manipura River on Tidum IH Lake section. List of bridges in Chin State: 270-foot Nakzang Bridge Nakzang to Tonsang Township, 240-foot Lemro Bridge Lemro to Machapi Township, 340-foot VAR Bridge VAR Lay in Phalam Township, 480-foot Kaptel Bridge Kaptel Lay in Tidum Township, 460-foot Manswang Bridge Manswang Lay or Manswang Pilay or Laitui Lay crossing the Manipur River near Laitui, Viewfu Bridge Viewfu HLEI Viewfuju in Zotung Township, 250-foot Bonuva Bridge Barnav HLEI connect to Kwarang Village from Hakamachapi Road, Hakamachapi Lam in Kwarang Kwale, MANSUANG Bridge Laitui Lay in Tedum Township, Tuithang Bridge Twathang Lay in Teddam Township. Lezang Bridge Lazang Lay in Teddam Township. Anlang Bridge and Lang Lay in Teddam Township. Gamlai Bridge Gamlai Lay in Teddam Township. Airports Pailtwa Airport VYPE. Communication. Development in the communication sector. Comparison between period preceding 1988 and after electricity. The effective use of land and water resources in the state has helped develop its power generation capacity. In 1988, the state has 4 small-scale hydropower stations: the Zalui in Teddam Township, the Tongva in Hakha Township, the Nasatva in Phalam Township, the Pailtwa in Pailchwa Township. The military government built another 12 diesel power stations and 6 new hydel power plants, helping increase the power consumption. The 4 new hydraulic power plants of the 0.2 MW Namalong Creek plant in Machapi Township, 0.6 MW Liva plant in Phalam Township, 0.2 MW Tuisong plant in Tonsang Township, 0.2 MW Chichong plant in Mindat Township. The Manipur multi-purpose dam project will be implemented. Development in the electric power sector. Comparison between period preceding 1988 and after. List of hydropower plants: Salui 0.40 MW, Tongva 0.40 MW, Nasipva 1.00 MW, Pailtwa 0.05 MW, Nanlormshong 0.20 MW, Liva 0.60 MW, Twisaung 0.20 MW, Chichong 0.20 MW, Thinth 0.05 MW, Linebon 0.05 MW. Industrial sector. Due to the facilitation of the transport and communication sectors and increase in the power generation in the state, many new private industries have emerged in the region. The state now has 522 private industries, 179 more than 343 in 1988. The number of state-owned industries has now reached 9 from 5 in the past. The government has been striving to develop the industrial sector of the state, which will become a major tea-growing region. Comparison between period preceding 1988 and after. Education. According to official statistics, Chin State had 25 high schools in 2003. Chin State does not have any secular colleges or universities. Students have leave to pursue higher education. The majority attend university in Tahun Kalish Sagaing Division. However, there are private theological colleges in Chin State: Ching Christian University, Hakha, formerly Ching Christian College; Union Theological College, Chin Institute of Christian Theology, Phalam, formerly known as Sami Theological College; Government Technology of Institute, Bethel Bible College, Teddam Theological College, Faith Baptist Bible College and Seminary; Kali University, formerly known as Kai Kam University, Technological University, Computer University. Healthcare. The general state of healthcare in Myanmar is poor. The healthcare infrastructure outside of Yangon and Mandalay is extremely poor. Although healthcare is nominally free, in reality, patients have to pay for medicine and treatment, even in public clinics and hospitals. Public hospitals lack many of the basic facilities and equipment. The following is a summary of the public health system in the state.